Hello everyone. So welcome back to this part of the trading. So we are about to start our analysis, stock analysis. First and foremost, when I do stock analysis, I always make my followers understand that stock analysis is almost the same with that of crypto analysis, but the approach you take in trading are quite different. Why? Because one, stock analysis focuses on the chart. You are able to read charts, the ability for you to be able to read charts. However, it's not everybody that reads charts, and that is why you are in this particular mentorship group. Most of the things you are supposed to do, I I painstakingly take care of them because trading or investing involves risk of losing, risk of bankruptcy, risk of also making profit. So you must have that at the base of your mind. Now, I've listed a lot of stock in the mentorship group that we are going to be focusing throughout this year 2026, because jump if you jump from one stock to another, from here to there, you will lose focus. You won't be able to understand the character of the market. So the best way to be able to understand is to follow a certain number of stock that I list out for you as your mentor. Then you monitor the way they behave. You monitor the wave that come along as you trade in those stocks. And then I'm going to take one of the stocks as an example. Among the stock that I've listed Nvidia, Kron, Terra Wolf, many stocks in even Germany. So let me just pick one of the stocks, and then let's do analysis of this particular stock. I don't do analysis every blessed day. If I do analysis on stock trading and all that every blessed day, you will mistake it for either a crypto or a forex. They are not, because there are many factors that contribute or that controls the way the market function. Some of those factors has to do with politics, crisis, or you know, the economy itself, the market wave. All these things contribute, and so the best way we're able to manage all these situations is when we focus on the fundamentals of a particular company, to be able to know the direction of that company. That helps you to know where you are going. So let me use TerraWolf. Let me use Wolf. So on this platform, on this platform, I use it the market beat to visualize in a way about a stock. I use many platforms, so I'm going to be using this. Currently, this stock is trading at $13.62, and so when you go down here, you'll be able to see the 52-week range. The 52-week range means that it is just less than $4 to meet its 52-week high. The 52-week low of this stock is $2.06, and it has passed it, so it's focusing to hit the 52-week high, which is $17.05. However, you also check the market capitalization of this particular stock, which is $5.7 billion. And then the average volume. Average volume means the average number of stock that are in trade in a day at a moment, which is 24.17 million shares are already in trade. It has 26.2 million outstanding shares, and 24 million shares is already in trade, meaning that there's a lot of activities going on in this stock. So all this will show you that this company is active. People are trading. People are buying and selling, and it revolves around 24 million shares. Then, having done that, I want to see the consensus analysis of this particular stock before we now move forward to see the chart. Now, this is where it goes. This is the consensus price target. It has passed the lowest price target, which is $4, and now it is trading below the average. It is $13 plus, and the average price is what? $19.15. So if you are buying this particular stock at this $13, you still have the opportunity of gaining $6 if at all it hits the average price. That is the average price. Why the high price, the intrinsic value is what? $24. So it shows what? It shows that you can buy this share. And 1 month ago, it was already showing you to buy it strongly. And now we have the 12 consensus analysts projecting this stock to be bought. Only one person is saying sell. Only one is saying hold. So this is what is going to show. And then the upside percent is already showing 40%. Imagine you buy a share, and within the space of time, it gives you 40% in profit. That is massive. That is awesome. And so, having done all this, I still want to go back and say, okay, let me also come here. I'm going to use my Simply Wall Street to check Wolf, Terra Wolf. You can see when I list any stock, these are rigorous steps, that a few of the rigorous steps that it take. However, before I list a stock, I don't list it just the same day I go through the stock. I must have given the stock like 3 months in monitoring before I list them. This is the intrinsic value. You can see this stock is trading 38% undervalued. The intrinsic value of this stock is $21. And so how much is it trading now? $13. So you still have almost $40 to hit the intrinsic value. Now, it is important to understand why you buy stock or why you buy shares below the intrinsic value. Below intrinsic value means that you are buying it at a very cheaper rate. You are not buying it at the right pricing. So I'm going to use Yahoo Finance to also try to show you how the chart goes, so that you'll be able to know if you are buying these shares, how do you buy it, so that you buy at a dip, so that as you move forward, you would have made profit. This chart helps those also who try to buy shares and sell within the period of short time. Maybe you want to daily trade. So I'm coming here to visualize this particular stock as well. Now this is the chart. So I'm going to expand it so that you can see the lines of the chart. All right. So I'm going to expand it. So that we can see the chart. So here is the chart, and this is where the stock price. You can see the movement. Of the market. Now, this stock was, if you check here now, you can see the time. You can see it's already showing you the time, and it also shows the average, the volume in trade. You can see the volume under trade is $27 million. Million shares at this moment. You see the timing, and then this stock also move. You can see these charts and the candlestick. The chart and the candlestick is also showing you the movement. I will, in fact, some other time that I'm going to be explaining these candlesticks so that you understand what they stand for. When you see the doji, you see the many of them. I will explain later later in my other analysis. Now here is the thing. Now when you watch this chart, you can see the movement. You can see the candlestick, the way they are moving. The market is on. The market, you can see it. It has dropped to $13, 1 cent. It has gone back to $13, 2 cents. Now, as a value investor that is technically inclined, you can decide to set this stock, to buy this stock at this price, probably maybe at $12.93, or you come back here and say, because the movement is not stable, you can see it has dropped to $12.99, and this stock can still drop to $12.98 or $12.96. You can see it, the movement is still going. So what do? You come back here. You won't be able to see all this movement here. You can see it's all just showing you $13.01. And so when the market opened, it was right here. When the market opened, it was here at open. This is at open. It opened at $12.76. And when it opened, it also dropped down to $12.73. And then before it moves, and then the market continued. You can see the pointer is showing that this stock is also dropping. So you can decide to buy this stock at this price, $12.90 or $12.92. You can see it. Then how do you place your buy? Now you can only place your buy and determine the price when you have the complete sum in your balance to be able to buy at least one share. Now I'm going to give you example using one of my account on Truth. Now this account has only $1.82. Now if I want to buy this TeraWolf, I'll come here and say Wolf. I'm just showing you all this so that you will understand the step that I take to be able to list out any stock. So any stock I list out and I say buy this stock at market price, don't waste time. Go and buy this stock for long-term goal. Go and buy it, because all these stocks that I list are valuable stock that we are going to be buying in this 2026. So you don't start stock investment and focus on trade. That is risk. You understand? That is risk. You buy it and allow it to grow. Of course, you can also make monthly returns based on dividends, because I've listed out some stock that is just for the monthly dividends. But when you are buying the monthly dividend stocks, you buy at a large quantity. Now, if I have up to $15 in order for me to buy at least one share of this, how do I place my order? How do I place buy? I'll come here, and then over here you see buy market cash, buy market shares, limit buy. You're focusing on limit buy. You use limit buy or buy market, that is the market order. These are the two, not just the buy market share. You use the buy market cash or limit buy. The limit buy gives you that opportunity to fix a price. Now you can see the share price is $13. You can decide to say, okay, I'm buying this share once it dropped to $12.96. You can see it. If my buying power is up to this, once I say next, you will now see what is showing me. How many shares do I want to buy? You check how much do you have. Probably I have up to $100. With $100 at this price, I think I'll be able to buy up to four shares. Let's say I'm buying 4 shares. it will calculate, okay, I can even buy up to 8 shares. If I had, okay, I can buy 7 if I had up to $100. You can see it has calculated the estimated cost, and then the share limit price that I've also fixed, and this is the share price at the moment. You can now place it. That is how to use this fix your price when you have done your analysis. However, you don't have that, what do? Whatever price that it is, you can just put this your $1 and buy the shares the way it is. The way understand all this. So I need you to just pay good attention. How again, these shares can also serve as your weekly trade or daily trade. When, for instance, you put, maybe you had a $1,000, you can buy these shares at this price, at this $12.56. Once you move to $13.30, you would have made some form of profit, and then you sell it at this price. You see the way it is. These are how you can make money in shares. Again, don't forget, the stock market, the financial stock market, is best profitable for you when you allow it for a long term. Long term, we mean here, could be 3 months, it could be 6 months, it could be 1 year. But I always encourage my investors, allow your shares or your investment to at least do 1 year. Within that 1 year, you would have been able to see how the market functions. You know, these shares, this stock that you are seeing here, $13, I bought them when they were $4 plus, $5 plus, $6, and now look at where they are. They have made over 100 or 200% in profit. This is less than 1 year. So that you'll be able to clear your mind and know what you are doing. So many of you have already been messaging me, when is the technical, the mentorship start and all that. One of the best mentorship I give my investors is that what I'm sharing with you here, I don't share it in the public. These are what I share with you. And there are many that will be coming. And I'm going to be listing out the stocks that will be making good buys and good win during this period that US and Venezuela are having issues. You see, Donald Trump have also extended it to France, where when he's placing a high tariff bargain with them. China is also there. So what you do is to take the opportunity and make wealth for yourself. That is what you do. So guys, make sure you fund your portfolio. For every one of you in this mentorship group, you don't just come here to learn. You are here to use your investment to learn as it's growing. And I don't allow you to lose. That is why I do the work and just give you the stock you buy. You buy when it's time to sell. I come here to let you know when to sell. So make sure you are funded your portfolio. And if I list 10 stocks, it is not a must that you buy all the 10 stocks. You just have to take the selected ones that your financial reserve is able to carry. And that you fund your account today does not mean that tomorrow you have money you won't for you. Continuously, you continue to build your wealth until when you get to your threshold, you realize and say, okay, what you have invested can now begin to, serve you. Where you go there every month, get something, you have a project, you go there, pull out some funds, whatever you want to do a travel and all that, you can use your stock investment to do all that. So thank you guys for today. We kick on. So any question you want to ask, feel free to ask me here in the mentorship group, because for all my support, it is here on the mentorship group. The general group is just for me to share some info, give people small intro opportunity to say, okay, you have to join the mentorship group. And so after now, every weekend I do a live class. So when I'm doing my live class, either on YouTube, because I do most of the live class on YouTube, where I will have to show you my my trades, you see what I'm doing, the stock that have made large profit, how they made those large profit will show you. Will see all these ones when the market is actively on. So that is that.